Hey, it's all messed up. There's a whole lot of messed up. Just hold a horse real quick. It's just me and Akoth right now. There's everyone else.
Those aren't important.
Well, Jack seemed to like it. He said keep it that way. Okay, wait, server, are you frozen? Oh no, you're blinking. I was like, is he frozen again? Oh no. Don't worry me like that, man. Hello, everyone. Don't you fucking do that. I see you. Welcome to the second episode of Remnant Gamers D&D. Does everyone hi, I'm Biff. I like the Crik.
Servo.
I am Zarko.
And I'm everybody else.
I think that's a pretty good intro. There you go. So do you want to play catch up what happened before, or do you just want to jump in? What do you want to do?
So it looks like Moose will not be joining us, so we'll miss out on oh god, I've already forgotten his name. Ballin all day.
Followed all day.
Ballin all day will not be joining us for this session, but for the sake of this, he's turned into a mouse and is sitting in someone's backpack. So yeah, I kind of
type of skills.
So what?
He's a druid.
Who has those type of skills?
Oh yeah, he's a druid. He can turn into animals, pretty much at will.
Okay.
They're mostly relegated to non-combat things, like you can't turn into a T-Rex yet. Yeah. Dude, it's so good. There's the stat block for that is insanity. It's absolute insanity. Besides the point. So yeah, I scrubbed through what happened last session on the VOD. You guys accepted a job from a old beleaguered nobleman named Miles to map out this. Oh, I thought I heard music. That was just somebody. You're mapping out an old forge, which is called. You're mapping out Kundrakar, which is an old dwarven forge, just outside Blazingdale. Blazingdale's the town you guys were in. You guys walked for about a day, and while setting up for camp, you were ambushed by wolves, 2 wolves, which you killed.
Mm-hmm.
And in my notes, I have stuff written down. I know you guys took a pelt, didn't do a super good job at it. You took some meat, which you did a good job at. And then I have something written down, says wolf head puppet. Yeah.
I tried to take some teeth.
Wolf head hand puppet.
Hand puppet. Yeah, you were. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're just, I guess, gonna pick off from there. Shoot. I got one. Aha. All right.
Hydra homies.
Jono, if you want to hop into the game.
Yep. I was gonna ask if you want to just jump in yet or not. I was doing.
I mean, we're at least. I'm on. I think I've got this set right. Hey. Do you guys see cool little splash art?
Yes, we do. I do.
Awesome. Cool.
Hang on, I'm still joining game.
I see cool splash art.
Yeah. Just something for you guys to look at until the next thing happens. Yeah.
I see a pretty forest.
If you haven't done it already, sorry, I saw Moose's face. Oh god.
I had to put a standard moose for the period. No.
That's good. Okay. So yeah. Just gonna pick up. Got everything ready. Yeah. So you guys have you just finished packing up camp when these wolves attacked. Start of a new day. Guys are about a day's hike from the peak. What are you guys doing?
Do we have any
Is
reason
Balinard already in the mouse, or do we see him turn the mouse?
Yeah, he said, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling so good. I'm gonna just be in here." And he points to one of your packs.
I put them in my pack next to all my sticks and the special magic bubble juice vial, the one that emptied out in the Crik.
I forgot about that.
He's hanging out inside of there. He's taking a bath or something. I don't know.
He's drinking your bubble juice. I think we should continue on to the peak.
Okay.
Do we have to find the door?
No, I was gonna say, is there? So we're on a path, and we're heading towards the peak.
Yeah, you guys are on a you guys are in the forest on a worn stone path going up the side of this mountain, running parallel to this creek. Sometimes intertwining. Sometimes, there's like fallen logs that serve as like makeshift bridges that you sometimes have to cross over to follow the stone path up. Logic would tell you that the path leads to something. Most likely the door. Somebody rolled high on an investigation check, and they noted that the path is very worn and very old, but still uncovered. So people are walking up and down it, but it's not fresh. It's not new by any means.
Gotcha.
All right. On the way, can I gather up a bunch of sticks just in preparations? I don't think there's gonna be sticks inside of the mountain, and I need those sticks.
Mountain.
Okay. So are you making a concentrated effort to leave the path, or are you sticking on the path, just kind of grabbing sticks as you walk by?
I'm just grabbing sticks as I walk by.
Okay, sure.
Every stick's a good stick.
Roll a d10 for me.
Roll a d10. Okay. I go roll d10. Is that the correct command?
It should be /roll d10.
Ah.
There you go.
I got a 5.
So yeah, after about a half day's walk, you found 5 good sticks that have made they're Crik quality sticks. You found 5, so go ahead and write that or type that in your character sheet.
Yeah, 5 good stick. Where do I put that?
So that'll be in your equipment section. Should be the center bottom of the page.
Center bottom. Now,
like the main?
What if I don't know how to read?
Okay.
Attacks and spellcasting. It's under that. It's below that. Item name.
That's the one. Yeah, right under there.
Good Crik stick. 5. All right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, after about a half day's walk, it's a little past noon. You hear the water starting to pick up a little bit. It's getting a little faster, a little louder. And off in the distance, you can kind of hear some voices. Does anybody speak Orcish?
No.
God, I hope it's
no.
Zarkul?
Unsure. Oh yeah, I thought you were asking about mooses. You were asking about Balinard.
No, I don't think Moose does. Yeah, so nobody speaks Orc. Yeah, so
Orcish can't say anything.
You just hear loud over the sound of this river. You only making out bits and pieces. And you've heard stuff like this before, but you can't quite place it. As you walk around a corner, you see that Is this gonna work?
It did.
Cool. I need to set you guys up. I forgot to do that. That gonna. Oh, why did I get rid of the fun stuff?
Amazing.
Why has that not brought tokens over?
I don't know.
Give me 1 second. I will be.
I see 3 orc.
Yeah, it should have brought your tokens over too. I don't know why it didn't. Okay. In the meantime, panic, mild panic.
No need for mild panic. Don't do it halfway.
Go full panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, full panic. No mercy.
Full metal.
Okay. You gonna come over? Okay, there it goes.
You buy me dinner.
There we go. Royalty-free music. Which technically Final Fantasy IX is for some reason royalty-free.
Hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Nah, look at somewhere else.
Right in its soulless black eye.
Yeah, just the one though.
Yeah. The other one is very soulful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's a gift horse. Like, I mean, get what you can get.
Okay.
Santa drops you a horse right down in there on Christmas. You say, all right, this is my horse now. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
It tastes just like raisins?
It does. That's because it's actually not a horse. It's actually just raisins. Santa doesn't give me horses.
Okay, so. How do I add names? Here we go. Okay, I forgot I had to do this every time. So, give me 1 second. Okay.
Ah, microphone, no.
Okay. So, zoom out a little bit, Jono. And then scroll down a little bit, you'll see the whole map.
I have the whole map.
So as you guys approach, you see that the river winds back, and there's a small footbridge about 25 feet across. And on the other side, there's an orc on top of a small makeshift watchtower of sorts, and there are 2 orcs on the ground. I'm going to have you guys roll perception checks.
Perception.
So you're going to do roll in chat, you can do /roll 1d20 plus, and then whatever your perception bonus is.
Huh.
Well, that's not good. But that's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry, whatever my what is?
Your perception bonus.
Perception. That would be your wisdom, right?
You might have an additional modifier in your skills section.
Okay.
Underneath the saving throws on my character sheet.
Yeah, that's your skills. And about 3/4 of the way down should be perception. Should be labeled. I think y'all gave y'all alphabetical.
Yeah. So if it's not, well, okay, the number next to it. I got you.
Mhm.
Ah, okay, found it.
Oh.
Did it. Oh, really? Did
That work right?
Did we do that?
Oh, lat, do type slash roll 1d20 and then with your modifier.
Oh, slash roll.
If he rolls,
There we go.
okay, I was gonna be really
With
concerned.
One no space D20 plus the number.
I added the space.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
guys.
damn.
Yeah, Jono, you also need to roll yours again. It's
Oh.
1d20 no space. That's why I came up 1. I was gonna say, what are the odds? There's no way. It was 1 in 400, but
Everybody rolls a 1. You all die.
I mean, it's funny that we're all under. Wow, we
Cool.
all rolled
Really?
under a 7.
give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, good lord.
Is that how we start the night?
That's a perception check. So we're perceiving something.
I got Crik water in
Oh,
my
oh,
eyes.
Yeah.
Over not perceiving something.
Okay.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
I got
Who
Crik
gets to
water
jump
in my
on
eyes. The sticks.
Yeah.
I tripped and hit a stick and it poked me.
So you guys wander up. As you're walking along, you kind of just like bumbling along. You hear these voices, you hear them getting louder, and then by the time you see them come into view, they've already noticed you. You see 3 orcs staring down at you. 1 on top of a watchtower with a bow, 2 across this footbridge with swords. I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Okay. Rolls are good tonight.
Do you not have any initiative bonus, John?
Do I?
Dude,
I don't know.
it's basically right next to armor class,
Yeah.
middle of the middle column.
No, I don't have any initiative bonus.
Cool. Then yeah, that's just a flat 220. Good lord, guys.
We're doing great tonight.
Like, I
We're-
joked when I said, "Oh, without balling, you guys might die," but you're not. There's not a huge vote of confidence here.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to add the initiative bonus.
Oh yeah, it's one. It'd be 1d20 plus whatever.
I was trying to use the dice roller over here.
I've not messed with the dice roller.
And
Good lord, guys.
Are,
don't just mess it up.
are we
Okay,
cursed
I'm stopping
tonight?
it.
Something's happening.
To do that on the dice roller, you have to open the advanced dice roller, and then add the other advanced.
I see it. Cool. Okay, I got it for next time.
Hey, if you add both of
We
those
need to
rolls
toss some
together,
dice.
yeah, some real dice.
All right.
Oh boy.
When Darby's dungeon opens up, we're gonna have to get together for an in-person game.
Yeah, I tend to find in-person dice roll a lot better. Just throwing that out there. You know, people tend to die less. So
You say that. I still don't trust Biff.
I'd say who rolled the highest, but sadly it's Servo.
With an 8.
With an 8.
An 8 is the highest roll that we've rolled tonight on a
Yep.
on a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting started.
Technically, it was
It's
a 7 to make it even worse.
Yeah, no.
It's
We're like,
Ooh, okay. So at the top of the order, Servo, you see these orcs immediately go for their weapons and start charging, but you have a split second to react faster than them. It is now your turn. So right now you are about.
We did have a long rest, right? At the camp.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you finished your long rest. So everybody's at full health with all their spells. About 65 feet away from all these guys.
65
Are they
feet.
running towards us?
Mhm.
Half a football field. No, that's a yard.
65 feet's about
I'm
a
bad with
little
this.
over 20 yards.
It's about 6
Oh,
Mies.
okay. Oh. I got you.
About 6
Huh.
U's?
Yeah, about 6 Mies.
You're 10 feet?
Oh wait, it's about 10 Mies. Guys, I forget how tall I am sometimes.
I'm John Almighty. I'm 10 foot tall.
So you have movement. You can move up to 30 feet and around.
Yeah, I was
And you
thinking,
can also take an action to dash, which would be you forgo an attack, but you could get pretty close to him. You get to move 60 feet if you would like.
Can
You
they
go 30
hear
feet,
me?
Cast a spell.
Can they hear me?
At 65 feet, yeah, they can probably hear you.
Okay.
I mean, if you whispered, they probably wouldn't hear what you were saying, but they'd hear you.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with I'm going to shout. Hey, whoa, hold on. Like, just chill out for a second.
Okay.
See if I can maybe make them hesitate a little bit. Who knows?
So what's the goal here? To not make them attack
The
you?
goal, yeah,
Distract.
they're going for their weapons. I'm trying to like get them to stop, to like, you know, maybe hold on a second, wait, and like maybe hear me out.
Roll a persuasion check.
I think I have.
Work those magic lips.
Do it. Roll
All right.
16.
So yeah, with the 16, you see the two orcs with swords sheath their swords and go, "State your business."
Oh, we're just here for work. We're just going up, just to do some looking around, just explaining, kind of basic. Hopefully, I mean, they seem to speak a little bit English though, or
Yeah,
common.
They speak common. Most creatures you will run across that speak a language also speak common.
Yeah, we're just looking around, doing some surveying. We're map makers, making maps.
The
Yes.
orc on top of the watchtower with an arrow drawn and notched and ready to fire says, "This area is off limits. Orcs only."
Oh, I look at my companions. Sorry, we didn't know. We didn't know. we're just here for work.
All right, well, get on your way. Back where
All
we
right.
came from.
So we're gonna. I mean, we can fight them, but I whisper. Maybe we can fight them, guys, but like we're gonna have to find another way around. Let's like pretend like we're gonna leave.
We can find another way around. I'm gonna shout at them. Hey, you guys should probably put up some signs. I got sticks.
Zarkle.
We don't take instructions from scum like you.
All
I
right.
just stare intently.
Oh shit. Now you piss Zarkal off.
You're lost. These good sticks right here.
Yeah, we do have a lot of them.
Is Zarkal just mean mugging the orcs?
I am.
All right. So you retreat back into the woods a little bit, away. What is the plan? What are you guys gonna do?
All right.
So that's
We're either
from
gonna
the
have to-
straightaway path, right? That led us to
that
there.
was following the stone path.
Okay. Is there any like we can go off the path and go around a little bit?
To do that, you would be going through just unkept woods. It'd be difficult terrain, and there's no guarantee that you would find another bridge. But you could try to cross the water.
Oh, that's right, the bridge. We have to go across.
Now I know my way around a creek and a bridge or two. Am I able to make us a bridge? I can get some more sticks.
With time, sure.
It's a lot of sticks.
Can I make us a makeshift bridge? Can we cut down some logs and just kind of get across them?
Make a nature check.
Nature check. Hang on.
Donna's been playing a lot of Green Hell.
Or survival. Because I don't think you have expertise with carpenter's tools.
Let's see. Well, I've got tinker's tools, but I think
Yeah,
that's
that's more
just
like-
for
Screwdrivers and
yeah.
stuff like that.
I can screw a bridge. Don't you test me. Do I have? I do have nature.
Yeah. So go and roll that nature check.
I did. I got a 20.
You know when
Anna.
you're in all your time down on the Crik that making a bridge would take a couple of weeks, but you could probably find a tree that's close enough to the water that you could just fell and have it fall over onto the other side. I mean, you've done it a dozen times back on the Crik back home.
All right, boys. Listen, we can get across this creek. I know a thing or two. There's a tree. There's a couple trees right over there. I think we'll do just fine. We can get around these orcs.
All right, let's do it. We have to be quiet because they'll probably still hear us if we drop a tree.
Isn't there something about a tree that falls in the woods is silent? I don't know. There's trees all around me in the creek.
No, Biff, there's not a thing like that.
Oh,
But let's do it anyway. It sounds like a decent idea.
all right. Well, we're gonna go knock this tree down then. All right.
All right, let's.
All right, so you guys wander into the woods, searching for a tree. Everybody, give me perception checks.
Oh, we suck at those.
Giving you another shot. You never know.
Oh my. Hey, I got a 4.
I got a 3.
You would have had a 4.
Listen, I know my ways around creeks and trees, but I'm not so apparent about the rest of the world.
Perceiving, I can't perceive.
My eyes don't got a lot of other eyes to them. All right.
Get Biff's glasses.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Just gotta update
Take your
this.
time.
That's better.
You gotta take everything one tree at a time.
Austin, you ever played a game of D&D where somebody was like, "Come on, DM, hurry up! We need these details to come quickly."
I hesitate to use a overused phrase, but you guys are going off the beaten path here. Blah, 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 blah.
It's close to the
Okay.
nearby.
At our time in going off the beaten path, I must offer a saying. A quick-tempered man does foolish things, and a crafty man is hated.
Nice. That's really good.
You know, we got lots of arts and crafts out by the creek. You ever made a turtle shell necklace? We had a lot of them.
Can't say that I have.
So you guys,
you can cut your fingernails with oysters.
Good God, Jono. Sorry, I just saw your roll. Go from a natural 20 to yikes.
Yeah, that's my luck.
Yikes.
So yeah,
Yikes.
You just being short, the bushes are real high up. You know, they're about at eye height for you, so it's real hard to like get a good look at everything. You just constantly like getting hit in the face as you're walking. The two taller gentlemen have no problem seeing that there's a very large tree right next to the creek's edge that looks like lightning had struck it. There's no foliage at the top. It's basically just a long, tall trunk with no branches off the top of the above about 30 feet high. And it's about 5 feet away from the creek's edge.
Okay. Can I see Jono, or I see Biff is struggling to get through the brush. Can I pick him up and toss him towards the tree?
Are you going to let him toss you, Biff?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I just assumed that he's picking me up for like a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Is this the tree? Is this the cross you were looking for?
Throwing a player.
Look at the tree. and I'm tossing him over to the tree.
Yeah.
The tree that was struck by lightning.
Make a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
It's funny because
that's my D20 plus my modifier.
Yeah, it's just gonna be D20 plus your modifier.
I was actually gonna say somebody just throw me at the tree. That was gonna be my next line.
Yeah.
You hit the tree with your body and knock it over in the proper direction.
We are about to find out.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh my
I
god.
love to make this kind of prediction.
Jono, I need you to roll a D4.
Okay. It's a 2.
Cool. So Zirkle just kind of picks you up, and like you think it's just like, oh, he's gonna let me ride on his shoulders, a little piggyback ride. But no, he picks you up and he grabs you by the arm, and as you come above the brush, you see this large tree. Then he takes you by the foot, does a full 360 spin, and just launches you at the tree. You fly and head first into the tree trunk and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash right into this tree. You hear it creak and shake, but it's still standing. This is the kind of tree that you would like to fell and make into a makeshift bridge. It looks like the right height to get across that creek side.
Oh my.
Give him a closer look.
Oh, you damn dumb dragon. That's the right tree though. You want to do it again?
Do you want to do it again?
Can you just use? Can you use a player as a weapon, as a bludgeoning weapon? No.
I mean,
Can I take one of my sticks and just pry the rest of it open?
Yeah, there you
in
go.
theory, yes, you can use a player as an improvised weapon.
All right.
Although any damage you deal with them, they would also take.
All right. Careful, John.
Yeah.
So you said I did take 2 points of bludgeoning damage?
2 points of bludgeoning damage. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like this tree is up at the top. It's been sheared off in the direction where the lightning came down. You see some scattered bits around that look like the rest of the tree that's now been, mushrooms have gotten to it. The fungi has starting to turn it into mulch. But this tree looks like it's still sturdy and standing. But it is in fact half a tree.
All right. So we have like an adventuring kit. So I suggest to the group that with an axe or hatchet that we may have, that strong boy Zarkle over here goes ahead and hacks away at the tree.
I don't actually think an adventuring kit has a hatchet in it, but it might have some other things that might help you out.
I say we just throw Dragon Boy at it instead. See how he likes it.
I mean, you can always like try and run and like smash into it to knock it over.
Welcome to try. From me throwing Biff into the tree, is
I mean, that was
shaking
pretty
or
effective,
floating
you
at
know.
all,
Like,
or
So what, Lap?
is it shaking or uprooted or looks like it moved any at all?
When he hit the tree, you definitely heard the sounds of creaking from the roots giving way, but it's still holding its own weight up.
maybe we can all three push it. Try and push it.
Maybe you could try that. Sure.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to all like lean on it and see if we can just push it over?
Yes.
All right, let's try that.
Okay.
If not,
So everybody
I could
make
possibly throw Biff across the creek.
so for this.
It's long across.
It's going to be a combined strength check. So you're going to have a maximum target that all three of you are going to need to add up to succeed
Okay.
on this check. So everybody roll your strength checks, which is going to be a d20 plus your strength modifier.
I have great rolls tonight.
Good God, Jono. Good God. Okay, better.
I got these little hands. What do you want from me?
Strangely enough, you still have that +2 though. So, oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys, both Zarkul and both Biff and Servo, kind of put their shoulders and start pushing. And Zarkul takes 2 steps back and just takes like kind of like a little, like not quite a running start, but just lays his shoulder into the tree. And you guys manage to knock it over.
Yay!
We did it.
There's a loud snapping as you hear some of the roots break away, and the tree branch falls over onto the other side of the river.
Huzzah!
Seemingly pretty stable. If anybody would like to make a check on that, you could do a survival check to double check the stability.
I will send the smallest person.
Listen, I know my ways around creeks and trees. I'll gladly run across this here bridge.
Well, I mean, maybe test first before you run across it, but sure. Whatever you
Listen, ain't nothing scared Biff. We're running right across.
Cool. Biff, roll an acrobatics check.
D20 plus what, athletics?
Actually, no, you're a gnome. This really wouldn't be that big of an issue. So as you're running across, you see that there's some moss on the side of the tree, and your foot slips, but you're so small you just stumble and go belly first onto the log, and just get up and continue running across.
Oh, perfect.
It's more than wide enough to get you, but if Zarkul or Servo, normal-sized people, were to trip and fall, it would be perhaps a more treacherous.
All right, I'll go next.
Okay.
Wow, watch yourself on that. I think the hole where my head hit it made me stumble a little bit.
All right, Servo, how are you getting across this?
I'm gonna just like very carefully walk across.
Sure, yeah. Without
kinda-
much issue, yeah,
Yeah.
you bounce across.
Okay.
Questioning in your head why Biff decided to sprint across a rickety bridge that he just made, but you know.
I know
What
my
are you gonna
ways
do?
around cricks.
All right, Zarkul.
How long is this fallen tree?
It's about 40 feet, which spans
Okay.
across it's about 25 feet across the water.
Can I leap that far?
No, that would be too far for a leap. You could try, but you'd end up in the water. It's just a question of how far you would get.
I guess I'll walk across.
Yeah. You walk across, and you notice it's a little slippery where the moss is started to grow on the tree. Or was growing on the tree, I should say. But you make it across without issue. You guys have successfully crossed the river.
Yay!
What are you guys doing next?
I guess we kind of need to find our way back towards the path, but not quite so close to the path where the orcs are, right?
Do we have any sort of like awareness of how far we went or like what direction?
Yeah, you were following the river to find the tree.
Right.
So you know that just downriver is where these orcs were.
Is the mountain still in view?
Yes, the mountain is still in view. It's kind of peeking in between the treetops, but you can see its snow-capped peak above, rising above in between branches.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'd say you guys walked for about 10 minutes to find this tree, which in difficult terrain, probably around a half mile to a mile-ish, somewhere in that ballpark.
So I would
take
say
about
we
10
should.
minutes to get back to where the orcs were, assuming it's the same kind of foliage.
I would say yeah. Let's start heading back along the river towards where the orcs are, and then we'll just kind of go behind them.
I say we can see the mountain. We just head straight for the mountain.
I'm for following the mountain path as well.
Which path
When you
was
say
that?
mountain-
Find the path, or go towards the mountain.
Yes.
I didn't hear an answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We didn't get an answer.
No, you didn't.
Yes. So I'll just start walking into the brush.
So you're just going straight up the mountain.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome.
All right. I guess I follow them.
Well, the other way is going to lead us back towards where the orcs are.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to go right towards. Just go towards where the path is.
But if there's 3 of them, orcs multiply like rabbits. They just blow up everywhere.
Yeah. Have you seen gnomes? Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I am a dwarf.
I thought you were a gnome.
No, wait. Am I a gnome?
I'm pretty sure you were a gnome. I've been describing you as a gnome.
Oh, I thought he was a dwarf too.
Have you been a dwarf this whole time?
No, I am a gnome. I'm a rock gnome. Never mind.
Okay. That tall grass comment would have been real weird if you were 5 feet tall. Like, good lord. Oh man.
I like chose gnome, and for some reason this whole time I thought I was a dwarf. I just had high hopes.
You're just being PC. I get it. Yeah, so you guys kind of walk just in the brush on the way to the mountaintop. We're going to switch back to the topographical view.
Ooh. Ah.
Because I don't have pretty splash art for this. Judging based on the way the path is wound, you think you guys are somewhere around here? I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yep.
Cool. So you would think if you keep walking in the direction of the stone, in the direction of the peak, you might run back into the path. At the very least, you'd be running parallel to it.
Okay.
Continue.
You guys just keep marching.
Continue.
Yeah. We're just trying
Yeah.
to get there ASAP.
So yeah, after about 20, 25 minutes, the winding just coming kind of out of nowhere, seemingly the stones kind of appear under your feet going in a perpendicular direction. You've hit where the stone path leads from the bridge.
Yay!
You guys gonna keep going straight up the mountain, or are you gonna follow the path?
Are there any orcs around? Or?
Make an investigation check. Judging from the environment, no, there are no orcs in the area. You can't find any footprints or any evidence of really any activity beyond that around this area.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's go up the path.
Okay. So you guys wander up the path. Pull back to this book now. Cool.
Now, along the way, can I collect some more sticks?
Absolutely. Roll 2d10s for me.
Okay.
And you're gonna add them together.
Oh, it adds them together for me. 17.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you find 17 sticks of quality.
Oh, good. I'm at 22 sticks.
You're at 22 sticks.
I guess
So,
our druid would be one to ask this question, but are there any plants in the area that may cause paralysis or sleep as we're walking?
Make
I don't
a
think
nature check. Or, nature or survival, whichever's higher.
They're both the same.
Okay, yeah. Just roll a check then. Yeah, you haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. You did think you saw some poison ivy back there, but you're wearing clothes. Should be fine.
Okay. Dang it.
You're also a dragonborn, so I don't think poison ivy would really affect you. Yeah. So you guys walk for another about 20 or so minutes up the path side, and you hit this sharp, steep rock wall. It looks as if there's a rock slide that has covered up the pathway up the mountainside. You're coming right to the edge of the tree line, by the way. Right about there. The trees are starting to thin out, and it looks like a rock slide has covered up the pathway. It's probably about a 50-foot climb through rocky terrain to get up to a little clearing above the tree line. It looks like there might be a way around straight through the forest, but it could take longer.
Now, can I use my 22 sticks and build a ladder?
50-foot ladder, no.
But they're really good sticks, you see.
They are fantastic sticks, but that's a whole lot of rope and a whole lot more sticks you'd need to collect.
Sticks can only do.
Sticks can do everything.
So, I'm sorry, where were we again?
So you're,
Alright, build
you're
a ladder,
right
Biff.
here.
Okay. And that's the end of the creek?
It's
Or the path?
It's not necessarily the end. The path has been covered up by what looks like a rock slide.
Okay.
And it looks like there's a clearing about 50 feet above the rocks. So
I
yeah,
already discovered I can't leap 50 feet.
that'd be a heck of a thing, leaping 50 feet uphill too.
But can he throw
How far
50
can I
feet?
toss? How far can I toss?
What's your strength?
Um,
What's the modifier on that?
the strength modifier is a +1.
About 10 feet. Because you're trying to, it's not throwing on flat ground, you're trying to throw uphill. It'd be a little tougher to get distance on that.
Does anybody have a grappling cable or bow and arrow and some rope or?
I got rope from the
We do have rope.
the sack shop.
Yeah.
No, you
believe
guys could
have
to attempt
rope.
to just climb these rocks. It's
Yeah.
not without reason. It would just be difficult.
Who has the better climbing experience?
This would be an athletics check. So whoever has the best athletics ability.
Now,
Oh hell! Why do I feel like everybody's looking at me?
I climb trees all the time back in the Crik.
Mhm.
I got a 2 in athletics. That's almost
Yeah.
as tall as I am.
I'm a 0.
I have a 3.
I mean, you guys can go for it and then maybe hold the rope and I can climb up a rope.
So an explorer's pack will have pitons that you can nail into the rock side to tie a rope to, like a rock climbing kind of pulley system.
Oh, I was just gonna
so-
tie a
Like
rope
that.
to Zarkol's tail.
Well, if someone gets up to the top, they could nail a piece
Yeah.
down and throw a rope down to make it
There you
easy.
go.
Do I have a tail? I don't have a tail.
You're a dragon boy. I thought you had a tail.
God, I don't.
Not all dragonborns have tails.
I think dragonborns do all have tails. Actually, I could be wrong. I'm like 80% sure. I don't have my PHP on me though.
Who said they don't have tails?
I'm gonna say yes. You do have a tail. I don't know if that's gonna.
This whole time, I didn't know I had a tail.
I mean,
Strong enough to-
it's been behind you. How are you supposed to look at it? You know, it's like you can't look at the back of your own head.
My tail. Dang it.
He thought he had a sweet cape this whole time.
It's just been there's a real bad weight behind his back, and he's never picked up on it. So who's making the treacherous climb up first? Assuming that's the plan.
50 feet.
I'll make the climb.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So make an athletics check for me.
Definitely gonna
Now,
be the best
Zar-
person for it.
Zarkol, do you have rope? Do you need my rope?
He should have rope in his explorer's pack. Yeah.
Okay.
I think everybody has 50 feet of rope except you, because I believe you bought extra. You should
did.
have 100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So. So, about 50 feet up, you put your hand out, Zarkol. You grab a rock that you feel is steady. As you start to put weight on it, your hand kind of brings, you notice that the rock comes with you, and you start sliding back down the mountain. You won't take any damage, but you have failed this attempt at climbing up.
How many attempts can I make?
As many until you start taking damage and die,
Okay, I'll try again.
or succeed. You know, the other option.
The other
The
option.
other much less likely option.
I mean, bing bong.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see
Okay.
what I can do without a bonus.
Hey, you never know.
No, not very good. Not as.
Yeah, so you get about 10 feet up, and you go to put your hand on top of a rock, and your hand there's some dust. There's like something's on it that your grip fails, and you just slide right back down.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. This seems like it's very unstable to begin with. I don't think we're gonna be able to get up here.
I will try again.
All right,
I like him. He's got Crik guts.
it's headstrong. Go after it.
Yeah, you start to go climb up, and you feel a twinge in your arm. You think you may have pulled a muscle when you fell down that last time, and it's just you don't feel confident enough to make that climb right now.
Hmm.
Do we have anything that explodes?
I explode after enough bugs.
Truly disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
Can I make steps out of sticks? Like stick them into the mountain, the rock side, and then we can like use them to climb and walk on.
Okay, you know what? Roll a Tinker's Tools check.
What?
This is gonna be for the first 3.
How do I?
So this is going to be your intelligence, a d20 plus your intelligence modifier, plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
1d20 plus intelligence plus proficiency.
Gives you a proficiency with those tools.
Where is proficiency?
It'll be a +2 bonus.
Okay. 26.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you're small. You're small and nimble, and you take these little sticks, just kind of like you hammer the first one in, and you go, this might work. And you kind of climb up on the first one, hammer another one, and climb up on that one. And these sticks are holding steady. You know, they're pretty thick sticks. I mean, they're of note.
They're Crik sticks.
You know,
Come
you
on.
picked them up. Yeah, they're Crik sticks. So yeah, you hammer the first, probably about 5 in. And you get up to the top and you realize, oh, this is actually working. You have 22 sticks, right?
I've got 22 sticks.
Yeah, you can make that work. Yeah, with 22 and with that ginormous roll. Yeah, you just start. You know, it's one of those things. You get into the habit. You get into the movement, and you just kind of zigzag your way up on these sticks. And all of a sudden, you've hit the top of this little hillside, and you look down. It's about 100-foot drop straight down, and you see your friends at the bottom.
Shout, come on, boys! I got good sticks up here.
So these self-made steps are sturdy?
They do feel pretty sturdy. They feel pretty nailed in there. You wouldn't want to jump on them, but you definitely think you could step on one, grab onto the other, pull yourself up, and then zigzag your way up to the top.
All right, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Make an athletics check for me.
Now I have to empty out all my sticks.
Mm-hmm. It's not a 1 though. Servo, you start climbing up, and you go for that first jump, and you kind of hit it with your chest, and just whoop, and just slip right down and fall flat on your back. It was only about a 5-foot drop, so you're not going to take damage, but it doesn't feel good.
Knock the wind out of me.
Yeah,
It's a D20
Zarko?
pride damage.
Yeah, on the bottom, like.
And you just see, in a blaze of speed, while you're sitting on your back catching your breath, Zarko just practically sprinting up these wooden stairs that have been created.
And can I just lower the rope down?
You absolutely can lower a rope down.
Just tie it to me and pull me up. I can't. It hurts.
So with the rope tied to you, it's able to help catch you when you make your second trip up, and you make it without issue.
Okay.
So you guys are at the top of this hillside. So this hill's around. It's still about 1,000 feet to the top of the peak, but in the relative area, it's the tallest piece of geography. About 50 feet up from where you guys were, but you can see out hundreds and thousands of feet beyond, over the tops of these trees going down the mountainside. You can see the tops of the buildings of Blazendale off in the distance.
Can we see where the orcs were?
You can't see where they were, but you can see a small clearing where trees are just absent, which looks kind of like where the trees broke out, where that little camp was set up.
Okay.
You do see that at the top of this hillside, the path does continue off and around you're past the tree level. You're now into the rocky steps. The path kind of winds off and takes a corner around the backside of the hills, the backside of the mountain that you're next to. I guess a cliff. So you're
I'll follow.
You're about here-ish.
Okay.
So as you wander along this cliffside, you come across.
I would like to collect some more sticks while we're on the way back.
You are
past.
You are past the hillside, and you will no longer be able to find sticks.
Oh no! All my sticks.
At least of natural origin.
Of natural origin?
Yeah. You may find.
I can find the legendary stick.
Yes. Yes, that's canon now. Yes. All right. So you guys round this corner, and it's a small, probably about 5 feet by 5 foot gap in the rock side. That looks like it stretches. It goes about maybe 15 feet, and then the path is dark just because it's so bright outside. The shadows cast in it. It's hard to see what goes beyond about 15 feet past into the cavern itself.
I can't see in the dark.
It may not be darkness inside the cavern. It's hard to see between the contrast of the outside and the inside.
Okay.
Does anyone have any sort of light thing? I can cast a bonfire.
In your explorer's pack, you all have 10 torches.
Oh.
Just throwing that out there.
I can cast a bonfire.
What else is in my explorer's pack?
You would like to cast a bonfire. Eh? But I also have a couple torches. 10 torches.
10 torches.
Oh, you got them small bonfire sticks? I love those things.
I do. Would you like me to light one?
Yeah, I wanna see how you do that.
I pull out a lighter and light the torch.
Yeah. So you've got a tinder box. There's a little piece of flint and some little shavings of cotton that help you just catch the torch on. You now have a lit torch. I don't know how to do that in Roll20 though, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. No pun intended. Make sure that's on.
Good old DM jokes.
I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it. Okay. So yeah, you guys walk through the side of this hill, the side of the mountain, really, and you come into. It's a little winding path. I have no idea what you guys can see, so I'm waiting to see on the stream.
I can't see anything. It's just dark.
So it's all dark.
Okay.
It's just a long, dark rectangle. We've entered the void.
You guys can't see anything?
We-
Why?
If all fails, blame Balinard.
We already are.
Yeah. That's why he's actually raging.
Oh, right. Okay. This should do it. Hopefully.
Oh, it did.
You guys just see a small little area?
Yep.
Okay.
See it. Small. Little.
So you guys can see about, I think a torch sheds about 40 feet of light, 20 feet of bright light, and 20 feet of dim light.
Perfect.
So you guys can see about 40 feet in front of you. And it's close enough. You do hear some sounds coming from down, further down this path, but you don't see anything yet. You do see little bits and pieces of adventuring gear, like torn torn shirts and like old moldy water skins on the floor next to the cave entrance.
Biff would like to collect these shirts and tatters.
Sure.
I pull. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I pull out a piece of paper and begin drawing the cave in for mapping purposes.
Make an intelligence check.
Hammer me.
Well, make an intelligence check.
Servo or Biff?
Either. Whoever is doing the actual drawing.
Oh, I'm just collecting tatters and shirts and things.
Okay. Then you will roll a D4.
Why do I have -1 intelligence? Whoops.
Yeah, Jono, you find an old moldy water skin that looks like it could be repaired with time and effort, and a handful of cloth scraps.
Okay.
Yeah, 14. You just start sketching out with relative ease. No real challenges right now.
So did I put those in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
Stuff like that, you can actually put it on the second page. You should have an area for it. Like the bio section, I believe there's like an additional equipment page that might be a little better in there.
Treasure back.
Are there any what grows in the cave, moss or mushrooms that may cause paralysis or poison?
Make a nature check.
This dragon's really worried about being poisoned.
Yeah.
I wonder what his love life was before this.
Nature check.
With 11, you do see a couple cave mushrooms. You think the only poisoning you would get, though, is just food poisoning. It would just make your stomach upset. You don't think it's any serious toxins in there.
Can I gather them?
Sure. Yeah, you can gather a couple. Roll D4 for me. Yeah, so you get four nice sized mushroom pods that you take a knife and just kind of hack off and put in your bag. All right, what are you guys doing? I think you guys can control your characters now. Give it a shot.
Can we?
You should be able to move your own character tiles.
Oh, we can.
Yeah. Also on the left-hand side, you'll see there's a ruler with a circle. That's super useful if you want to plan out. This is how I'm doing like these arrows with the distance. So let's say there's an orc in this spot. You can go, oh, I'm 25 feet away from him.
Oh, okay.
Just
cool.
word of the wise. Yeah.
Well, since I got the torch, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Okay, so right there. Should clear it up there.
Where are you seeing this ruler on the side?
It's the paintbrush, the magnifying glass, and then the ruler. It's really small. It's inside of that little circle.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little. Do you not have the toolbar visible on the left side of your screen, Jono?
No, I do. So paintbrush, the magnifying glass, and then the little circly thing.
It looks like a
circle
crooked power button, but it's
Yeah.
actually a ruler inside of a circle.
It just
So
says
with the
snap
circle,
to
it-
center.
Yeah, if you left click and hold from that, you'll see a little 0 feet, and then you can drag it to. It'll show you the distance to the center of another square.
Ah, okay. So yeah, gonna follow behind. Now are there any rocks or anything in here? We're in a cave, right?
There's some small pebbles, yeah.
Now can I pick up some pebbles?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you grab a handful of pebbles. just off the ground. You do hear the sounds coming from further in the cave are getting a little bit louder as you approach. It sounds like the same orcish language the other orcs are speaking.
Shit. All right, we got orcs. Got orcs. Orcs in here.
Orc.
They're orking.
What are they orking on?
I'm following
Sounds like they're working on talking to each other.
All
right. So if we run into some orcs, I'm gonna try and, talk my way out of it.
All right. Now I still have my.
We'll fight.
I still have my my nice beaten stick, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm just making sure that I still have my
your meat beaten.
I mean,
should be in your equipment list. You look in your equipment list, you'll find it.
I think we just called that a club, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I made shift a club, but I didn't put it in the list.
Yeah.
That's his meat beaten stick.
Stick club. All right. It sounds like my kind of club to go to.
You guys just continuing down the path?
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow behind. How close do these things sound? Why can't I?
Oh, they're close.
So you see a small clearing. Over in the corner, it looks like the remnants of a small fire that smoke is coming out of.
Oh yeah, I think they might.
And you hear from around the corner some orcs saying something and then hushed tones.
Oh, they definitely know we're here.
It's an ambush.
Now, listen, they can't ambush us if we ambush them first, right? That's how a double surprise works?
No, well, that's like jumping out and going, ah, and everyone goes, ah.
Yeah, and then who gets surprised? Nobody.
I mean, depends on how many orcs are around the corner.
Now, if I throw a bonfire just right around this corner, do you think that they could run into it? Do you think that it'll just stay there and they'll be like,
when you say throw the bonfire,
throw a bonfire.
Well, see, when we did the conjure create bonfire cantrip before, I threw a stick and then it became a bonfire.
Yeah.
So can I just like loop just like huck it?
You would
like,
have to have line of sight to see where you're throwing the stick to create said bonfire.
I whisper to the other guys. Alternatively, I do have the ability to turn invisible. But you guys would have to hold the torch. Because they would probably see that.
Now, you say that like they can't already see it.
So instead
But if we make a bonfire,
instead of Biff throwing the stick, can he throw the torch?
You could, yeah.
what's that gonna do? That's not a bonfire.
But can you cast bonfire on the torch?
Oh, well, yeah, I could. So realistically, if I like walk around the corner and I look at the orcs in the eye, and then I throw the torch and then turn it into a bonfire on them, because it deals damage, right?
Let me look up the rules.
It deals 1d8 of fire damage. Is there a surprise mechanic?
So when you cast that spell, they will make a dexterity saving throw to basically get out of the way. But yeah, if anybody gets in that space, yes, they will take damage. So yeah, you can do that.
How many square feet are we talking about here?
Five. It's a 5 foot cube.
5 foot is one block?
One player space, yeah.
Okay.
So they have some room to move around, and they have all the area behind them.
But we have the ability to surprise them. Now,
except for the fact that they know that we're around the corner because we're standing here talking about it, holding a torch.
Now, if I give you the stick and you go invisible with a stick.
Everybody roll perception checks.
I'm as oblivious as ever.
Good lord.
Listen, my focus is on sticks and sticks alone, all right?
Your strength in this game is definitely strength of character. That we can say for a fact.
We've noticed.
Good God.
Stick, stupid. Stick.
What I do well.
He did get up that rock wall real well. I'll say
Man,
that. Like, it was impressive. Latuan, give me a perception check.
I did.
I did not see.
Mine was the first one.
Yeah, he got a 19.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I didn't see that. My bad. So yeah, Latuan and Servo, you hear sounds of like muffled footsteps getting quieter. You don't hear any speech or anything. Biff, you hear nothing.
I'm still going off about sticks and Servo being invisible with a stick.
I think they're retreating further into the cave. Yeah, that's probably a bad sign. That probably means that there's more of them further in.
So what you're telling me is they don't know we're here and we can still use the stick.
Potentially, yes. But
It's not what he's
in the
saying.
meantime, I'm gonna pull out yet another piece of paper and draw the area while we have it to ourselves.
Sure. While you're drawing out the area, you hear a large boom. Nothing. It sounded like stone on stone.
Okay. I can see what's happening here.
Now it sounds like they're having a rock concert out in their cave.
Uh-huh. All right. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna poke my head around the corner.
Okay.
Well,
Put your head around the corner.
You are the one with the magic fire stick.
You see a pathway with steps going down. Yes, those are going down. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that means. Yes, those are steps going down, down a pathway.
Okay. Guys, there's a bunch of steps that go down, and I don't see anybody.
Are the orcs gone?
I'm pretty sure that's where they went. I'm pretty sure they went down there, in there.
All right. Then I guess we'll also come around the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's lagging behind back there.
You grab the arrow tool before you try and move your dude. What?
He's still back there, just rolling around in mushrooms.
Okay. So, right now I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative for me.
Are we gonna fight the stairs?
Just gonna have you guys roll initiative. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't ask a question. Heyo.
Oh wow, nice.
As usual, I fall behind.
Believe it or not, you're not last.
I'm a step ahead of those stairs.
Okay, so you guys move up. So just for the record, combat takes 6 seconds. Each round is 6 seconds. It takes up your movement, your bonus action, your action. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You guys walk around this corner. What are you doing?
I would say my first thing is that I'm still basically just trying to make a map of the cave, as much of the cave as we can, so that if we have to ditch, then if I make it out alive, I can still get some money from Miles.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm like drawing the stairs and stuff going down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Yeah, you just
I'm
you're sketching
still
out.
just
Trying to observe as much as the surroundings as possible.
yeah, I'm walking through, just trying to see if there's any other adventure gear that's lying around, any other scraps I can put together and attach to sticks.
There's little pieces of leather. Looks like they've come off armor of some sort. They're probably not usable. They're just like scraps from where an axe has made contact with leather armor. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. I got a little bit of that. Hang on, it's thinking about it.
No, you're good. Hey, you notice that there are a couple of small wooden arrow shafts along the wall here.
You mean flying sticks?
Flying sticks, yeah. They don't have any feathers, and it looks like the tips have been broken off. But you see the wall in front of you has a couple little arrow impact points.
Now, I love me some flying. Now, are they
Hold on one second.
higher than me or lower than me?
Okay. They vary in height. They're generally between your head height and higher.
I'm making hard decisions here. Now I want to go and get those flying sticks.
Sure.
Yeah, I would do so very.
Yeah, I want to go collect them.
Yeah, Latwan, what are you doing in your turn?
Can I see anything back here? Is there anything in this area?
There's the small remnants of an old campfire that's been snuffed out. Apart from that, there's not really anything to note. You see some spots kind of close to the campfire. It looks like they've been cleaned off a little bit, where someone may have been sitting at some point. But apart from that, nothing of real note. There are little bits and pieces of adventuring scrap around, but nothing worth taking note of.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you since you're over there. So yeah. Cool. At the end of y'all's turn, you hear a horn blare off in the distance. And nothing else happens.
I immediately call back. Doo doo.
Make a performance check.
Now, did I get my sticks or not?
You have 4 broken arrow shafts, yes.
Okay. I'm just
These are
making
very thin. Just to be clear, these are arrow shafts, not just regular sticks. These are very thin. They've been snapped off in one place or another.
Listen, everything can be used as a stick, all right? One way or another. Now, you know,
Anything happen after Servo blares his horn back?
So yeah, with the 20, you pretty convincingly with your mouth just mimic the sound. You notice it doesn't carry nearly as far, but you're like, damn, I did a good job at that. Like,
we could have used you at the Crik Jamboree.
When you finish doing
You still
that,
can. You still can.
I'm gonna roll something.
Now, out of curiosity, we seen a lot of like scraps and junk and stuff everywhere. Have there been any bones? Because the bone is man's earliest stick.
There have been little splinters of bone, probably not from like human sources, probably from food, or animals that have wandered into the cave and died at some point, or been eaten by predators,
or by orc.
So nothing sturdy enough to want to take.
Nah.
Yeah, nothing sturdy enough like that. No.
Okay. Listen, you took away all my sticks. I gotta find a stick somewhere.
Servo, as you finish mimicking that sound, you hear as an arrow whips past your head and hits the wall behind you over here and clatters across the ground.
Y'all see that magic flying stick?
Yeah. Everybody get out from in front of the stairs.
Can I take that?
Yeah, you can take the arrow. Sure.
Okay. Is that a broken one again, or is it just a...
Roll a d20. Just flat d20 for me. 10 or higher, it's an arrow. There you go, it's an arrow.
All right.
So you've got one arrow on you.
So,
what are you guys doing? We are now in combat turns.
I almost had one arrow in me.
Servo, it is your turn. What are you doing?
You know what? Cheeky. I dodged a little. If it missed. I don't know. That kind of pisses me off that they would just shoot an arrow at me like that.
So did we see where it came from, or just where it hit?
It hit.
Oh.
You can logically like deduce where it came from, but you can't see any source. I mean,
it came from behind me. I mean, it came from down the stairwell towards me and hit behind me.
These are magic flying arrows. You don't know what kind of voodoo crazy orc magic they got down there.
All I'm asking was that it definitely hit behind me near where Zarkal was standing, right?
No, it hit over here.
Yeah, hit closer to me.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to make a permanent thing.
Oh, no, that's fine. No.
Yeah, that's an awkward direction for it to come from. You can't come from down the stairs and in the corner.
Is there like an arrow trap or something in this room? Can I look around and see if like there's some sort of like something going on in it?
Sure, roll a perception check.
I keep wanting to type exclamation point roll.
Yeah.
Which got me my brain twist.
It's just Servo right now. It's on his turn. We're officially in combat, so I'll ask you guys for your actions later. Let's see. Servo, yes, with the 7. You go to inspect where you were standing. You don't notice any sort of like traps or tripwire that you may have hit or anything like that. Nothing really stands out at you.
Okay, weird.
Is where they hit where I already grabbed the arrows from?
Oh, yeah. Biff, you'd be standing about there now, where you picked up the arrows. Servo, are you moving from that spot?
Yeah, if I don't see anything, I want to get out of like the trajectory. I would like.
So you got 30 feet of movement.
I would probably move close to the wall here.
Okay. Yep, perfectly fine. Now we're at. Do you have any bonus actions you want to take? I don't think you have any that you can do right now.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Zarkal, it is your turn. So you heard this arrow fly past and hit the wall.
And
now what are you doing?
Saw me checking for the trap. I didn't see anything, but
and you saw Biff pick up the arrow.
Yeah.
Biff picks up the arrow. This is a mystery. It needs to be unraveled. And if you spend your whole life unraveling it, don't say you've wasted time. I am studying that mystery because I want to find out what it is. I barrel down the stairs.
Okay, so you get 60 feet of movement. You can take a dash action to double that. I actually think you can step of the wind, if I'm not mistaken, and spend a key point to double that. But you do not have a torch on you, so you're still relying on Servo's torch at the moment. But
Okay.
30 feet will get you about there, about even with Servo. Another 30 feet will get you down to that second landing, but it won't get you all the way down the second set of steps.
Yeah, let's get to that second landing.
Okay. So you want to move yourself, you can get down to those 2 spots. Perfect. You have another 5 feet of movement. You could move further down if you would like.
Oh, just 1 square.
Yep.
Yep, 1 square. Yep. All right. Biff, it's your turn. You've just picked up this arrow.
I'm gonna move towards the stairs. There's a magic arrow device somewhere.
Sure. Go ahead and show me your movement. You can take a dash action if you would like.
Oh, a lot of pollen in this cave.
Yeah, right. How much do I get to move?
As a gnome, you get 25 feet of movement. And then
Okay.
if you take a dash action, that doubles, so 50 feet.
So I can move to about here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then you can choose to take the dash action on top of that to move an extra 25 feet further down if you would like.
No, the movement takes my action, right? That's my action for the turn.
Well, no, you have movement, and then you can take your action, your full action to move again. You get 25 feet of movement every turn, regardless.
Okay, so are we able to light a torch now?
Yeah, you can light a torch from your pack, sure.
Okay.
That would be your action, yeah.
Would I still get a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a torch out,
Okay.
and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone on one of the pebbles I got.
Sure. Yeah, you cast Magic Stone. I think it's 3 pebbles you get.
You touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them
Okay.
with magic. Yeah.
You just doing it on 1 then?
No, I'll do it on 3.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna need them for. I got a handful. Why not?
Yeah. So yeah, you cast and you have 3 lightly glowing stones.
All right. So we have a torch down here. Servo's back there with a torch.
Mhm.
And I got some magic
hold on one
rocks.
sec. Okay, cool. With your torch, you can now see a little bit further. Right there. Yeah. And now roll a couple times. Biff and Servo, do you have ACs of 14 or lower?
Minus a 12.
Mine is a 10.
Cool. Zarkul, you see an arrow, or you hear an arrow go and whiz past your head and hit the wall over here. Biff and Servo, you both take 2 arrows and roll damage. Biff, you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage, and the arrow hits in your side.
Oh,
Servo, you're going to take 3
Oh, shit.
as an arrow lodges into your chest.
now can I keep that arrow?
You can pull it out and keep it, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, now we're back at the top of Servo.
I pull mine out and hand it to Biff.
Okay.
I got 3 arrows. I'm moving up with ore. Look at all these sticks.
All right, so you took 15 feet of movement to get next to Biff and to hand him that arrow. Now what are you doing?
So the one that goes past me, is it lodged in the wall?
No, it hit the wall and scattered across the ground. This one shatters when it shattered when it hit the wall. Well, it splintered the shaft and just kind of falls to the ground and actually rolls partially down the steps to about there.
Okay.
And we still don't have line of sight on what's doing this yet, right?
No, you do not. You cannot see. You could use your turn to make a perception check to try to find the source, but no, you don't see anything right now.
Where's our turn order at right now?
Sorry, right now it's still Servo's turn.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You've moved 15 feet. You've handed that arrow to Biff. You still have your action, bonus action, and 15 feet of movement left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do another perception check to see where these arrows are.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Because like I can see a little bit farther than everybody else because of the dark vision.
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah. Let me go ahead and reveal that for you.
I rolled a 19.
Rolled a 19. You notice along the walls these little tiny slits that you notice from the torchlight dancing in front of. They look to be arrow slits, and you see a couple of orcs in the wall aiming out at you. It's about 15 feet off the ground. It's a little hard to notice if you weren't looking specifically there.
Okay.
So you now see little arrow holes.
Oh shit. Okay. Quick, everybody, run to the end of the stairs. Run down the stairs.
So you still have 15 feet of movement left?
Yeah, and I'm gonna move 1, 2 here.
All right. Zarkle, you're up. So you heard Servo yell, "Quick, run to the end of the stairs."
Arrows coming out of the wall. The arrows are coming out of the wall.
Are they? Is the rock sturdy? Where the slits are?
You can't see the slits.
Oh, I can't see the slits. Okay.
Only Servo knows exactly where they are right now.
And
Servo,
I just hear
on your turn, you can point out exactly where they are. That wouldn't really be an action to do that.
Okay.
But just keep that in mind for your next turn. Yeah, without a past perception check, you won't be able to see you won't really know where to look for the slits.
Okay.
For you two.
Servo saying run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Servo down there. Yeah, you can't see. So what are you doing, Zarkle?
What do you say? I have 30 feet of movement?
You have 30 feet, and then you can take a dash action to double it.
I'll just get to the end of the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So it's about 20 feet of movement. Assuming you're going there. Yep. So you wander around this corner, and this looks less, hand dug. This looks a little more well crafted. You see another set of stairs going down another 25 feet. Sorry, 10 feet. That's 10 feet. Just kidding. Another set of stairs going about 10 feet down, and the edge from the torchlight coming from behind you just kind of cuts off. It's hard to see exactly where it's heading. But it does look like you're entering less cavern and more structure. You still
It's still my turn?
Yes, you still have another 10 feet of movement as well as an action and a bonus action.
I'd light a torch as well.
Okay. So when you light a torch, you're greeted with yet another set of stairs. About 10 feet in a 10-foot wide hallway down at the bottom of the steps. And at the very end, you see two closed stone doors.
Can I toss my torch down in?
Yeah, absolutely.
North?
Where are you trying to throw it to?
Where I see the doors.
Make a strength check. Actually, dexterity. This would be dexterity check.
Dexterity.
Yes. So
Hannah.
you kind of you rear back and you throw it, and you realize as you release it, something's gone wrong. It hits the wall right here and clangs down in front of right in front of the hallway opening. So it's not quite where you're aiming, but it is going to illuminate the area pretty well.
Okay.
And now we're at Biff. Biff, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run
You
down
just
them
took an arrow?
stairs.
Okay. So you got 25 feet, and then if you dash, it'll be 50.
I can move right behind Zarkol, and then if I dash, it's another 25.
Yes.
Now, did we get to see where he illuminated the rest of it when he threw his torch? Yeah.
Yes. So there's a torch sitting right around here. You can see this whole area now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna do my best to hide stuff behind you as you walk and get out of torchlight.
Alright, let's do about here. I think that's right.
Looks right, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna cast a magic weapon on my beaten stick as a bonus action.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Because I don't think magic stone's concentration. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. So yeah, you cast magic weapon, and you feel the electricity jump from your fingers and kind of arc over the top of your weapon, and then it goes dark, and it's now feels more solid in your hand. This beaten stick.
This is my good stick.
Yeah. Hide that. Servo, you are going to have one more shot at you. That fell down somewhere. So we have to roll that on here. So 9, he's gonna whiz past your head, hit the rocks, and just splinter on one of the rock faces behind your head. Right about here.
Okie doke.
And nothing else happens. We're back at the top with Servo.
I'm getting the idea that if we keep going, just thinking out loud here, if I keep going, we're gonna eventually find where the orcs are shooting us from, and they'll expect that. So instead, I'm thinking I would like to. So you said these slits are like 15 feet off the ground?
Yes. Yeah, they're elevated
they're
about
like
15 feet off the ground.
Okay, above. All right, so that idea wouldn't work anyway. Okay, so never mind. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna move up to where Zarkol is. Kind of. Said 30, so that'd be like 6 for me.
60 if you use your dash. Yes.
Here?
Yeah, you can move right there. That's fine.
Okay. And oh.
Okay.
All right, I'm just thinking like I don't want to be right in front of the doorway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Zarkle, you're up.
So these stone doors that I can see, do they have any inscription on them? Are they what type of doors? Are they weak? They're like rubber?
From this
Are they firm
distance,
shut?
all you can see is it looks like some ornate. Ornate's a hard word. It looks like some like decorative scrawling on the door. You don't see any words of any kind that jump out at you. But it
And
is
they're
kind
made
of
of
far away.
stone. And they're made of stone.
Yes, it looks like they are made of stone. Yes,
And they're closed.
they are closed. Yes.
Hmm. I will. I'm going to try and bust through the doors like the Kool-Aid Man.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check for me. Actually, let's check and see. So you will have to dash to get up to the doors. You won't be able to make that strength check this turn. Because making a strength check is an action like that.
And those are stairs leading down to the doors.
Yes, that's another set of stairs, another 5 feet down.
All right. Yeah, let's get in front of the doors.
Okay. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Okay. And Biff, it's your turn.
Listen, I ain't never been hurt by doors in my life. We can't get shot by a magic flying sticks there. I'm heading down to the doors.
Okay. So yeah, you can dash to get all the way next to the door with Zarkul,
All right.
if you would like. Okay. Next round. Yikes. Servo, you take 2 arrow shots, one from either side. It's going to do.
Damn it, Baldenard!
So that's 5 points of damage from both arrows total. 5 points total. As 2 arrows hit you, one hits you in the leg and one hits you in the closer down in the shin on the other side.
I hope he's keeping all these arrows. He's building up quite a collection.
I gave one to Biff.
And now
Only
we're
been
at
hit
the
by
top.
3 so far.
We're at the top with you, Servo.
All right.
You can
I'm gonna
actually see.
Where they came from.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see they're about suspended about 15 feet up. Well, now, I guess 25 feet up. Because you guys are going
we
further
went down
down.
the stairs.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move all the way.
Okay.
Safe.
Oh, you can move one more space up, by the way. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Does anyone have healing? Was that Moose's job?
I think so. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Baldenard!
Yeah. Zarkul, you are up. If you'd like to make a strength check, now's the time.
Hear a couple squeaks from down.
Budges.
Are they just flat doors? They don't have any sort of like locking mechanism or anything?
Not that you can see, no. Oh god, I have no idea what this is gonna do. Hey, alright, cool.
Strength check, right?
So yeah, you put your shoulder into it and you feel the doors budge, but it is not enough to get through. You feel the doors move slightly. It feels like they might be barred from the other side. There doesn't seem to be any mechanism, but there's definitely something restraining the other side of this. But you felt it budge. You might be able to, with some effort, combined effort, you might be able to break through it.
Now, when you
There's
say
something barring the door from the other side.
when you say budge, is it like it pushes a little bit open? You can kind of see through it a little bit.
Between the two doors, there's probably about 6 to 8 inches of light that peer through from some torches on the other side.
Do you think I can stick one of my broken arrow shafts in there and move the lock up, the bar up?
Not while the door's providing tension from it being open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a lock or was it like a
barricade?
You can make out from the small gap in the door. It looks like a large piece of wood that's barricading it.
Oh,
just like
okay.
like a big slab. That's a big old stick.
We gotta keep that stick.
Biff, you are up.
Okay. Can I also make a strength check and help him push?
Yeah. So you can take the help action, which will give it'll give him advantage on the next turn. Actually, I think you might have more strength. What's your strength at?
2.
You have a better shot. Yeah. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay.
You can also prepare the action to wait for somebody to give you a hand on the next turn, which will give you advantage, which means you would roll twice and take the higher of the two. Or you make the check, yeah. So, you take a step back, and using your big whacking stick, you kind of drive it at the ground and push your shoulder into the door, and you hear and it snaps, and the doors swing wide open. And you see a very large area in front of you because it's lit.
And I also have a torch.
Lit AF.
Torch.
Now, can I collect those pieces? Wait, we can't do that in combat, can we?
Not really, no.
Okay.
You can definitely come back for it later, though, for sure.
Oh, I will.
You see how big is that chasm?
That's
You see a chasm about 40 feet wide with a single 5 foot wide rope bridge. And on the other side are 4 orcs, and it looks like 2 are heading away from you. They have their backs turned to you.
How large did you say this is?
About 40 feet across.
40 feet across?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, about 40 feet. 35, 40 feet.
Are we inside this room now?
You're at the doorway.
Or have we just opened the doorway?
You just opened the door, yes.
Okay.
But if you have movement, you could step into the room if you wanted to.
Oh, I still have movement?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Biff. Come on. What are you doing? I'm gonna step to right over here.
Okay. All right. Now it's the orc's turn.
Now, you said these are planks that are here, right? Like, that was what was barring the door?
Yeah, it was a large wooden plank.
How much do you think they weigh?
Hard to say.
I'm asking because I want to catapult. Would they be at least 1 pound?
Is it 1 to catapults 1 to 10, correct?
Correct. 1 to 5.
1 to 5? God, I would say it's probably more to 5 because they're more than 5 because you broke this wooden plank in half, so it's a 5 foot long plank because it went 10 feet across the door. A gut instinct would say a plank that would hold a door shut would be more than 5 pounds, even in half.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
I just wanted to know if I could grab it and use it for the catapult.
Yeah, I would say no. I would say it's a little too big. I think it'd weigh probably about 10 pounds.
Can I use a bonus action to check around and see if there's anything that weighs?
Let's say on the ground you see a larger stone that probably satisfies the need.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fine then.
Okay. So you use your action to open it up. But yeah, you see the stone on the ground.
Okay. Perfect.
Orc's turn. Cool. So these two They hear you guys break the door, look back, go, and run through the second set of doors, shutting it behind them. It's just two thin wooden doors, and they disappear out of view. The other two orcs take swords and just kind of like they're standing at the end of the rope bridge, just ready to attack if you cross it. Which one's gone?
I don't know. Lat, did you run away with the orcs?
I just went muted.
Something must have.
Yeah, Servo, it is your turn. Yeah, Biff has opened these two doors, and you saw 4 orcs. You now see 2 orcs at the other end of this rope bridge.
So are they waiting on us?
Yeah, it looks like they're holding until you cross the bridge to attack you.
Feet across, huh?
I guess. I'm gonna like move up a little bit towards the bridge.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna try and convince them that this has all been some sort of mistake and that they should not be attacking us.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check for me.
Servo the diplomat.
Yeah. After being shot with 3 arrows, he's like, wait.
Hey guys, like, whoa, chill with the fucking attacks, bro. Like, we're just trying to be cool. Just trying to map out the cave and shit.
So you're doing this in common, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. The orcs bark back in common. We're not supposed to be here. This area's off limits. It's orcs only.
We're also orcs, man. We're different. We just look a little different. It's fine. We talked to the orcs down the way. They said, you know, it's work stuff, man. Like we gotta try and, you know, be cohesive, you know, stuff.
You don't look like an orc.
That's don't worry about that. It's, you know, looks can be deceiving, as they say.
Say something in orcish then, if you're an orc.
Yeah. Orc stuff.
So you've heard little bits and pieces with your 25. You managed to repeat just like something the other orc said. You have no idea what it means. He goes, all right. Well, what did the sentry say? Why are they running past? I don't understand. They sounded the alarm.
We didn't get anybody to talk to when we came in, so y'all just started attacking us. We didn't really get a chance to like.
Well, it's because you don't look like orcs.
Well, I understand that, but at this point, you know, I figured like you get the idea. Like we're not gonna attack you. I've already been damn. I mean, look at me. I'm bleeding. You know, like I wouldn't just be standing here trying to talk to you like a real person.
Has to speak to the manager.
I don't understand what's going on here. He looks over to the other orc and just go get the war chief. I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we'll talk to the war chief.
So the other orc walks off and goes to the wood doors behind and disappears. He goes, "You're just gonna stay on the other side of that road bridge until the war chief gets here, okay?"
I say yeah, no problem. But I start walking towards them just a little bit.
So across the road bridge?
Just a little bit.
So like 10 feet?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
I said stop.
That's fine, man. Don't worry. I'm just drawing. I continue drawing my map. I show him the map. See, we're just map makers, man. It's chill.
I don't know what to make you roll here. I don't know this one. No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's just you're not technically lying, so I can't make you roll a deception check. That was a really good persuasion. He's gonna roll to intimidate you. Roll an insight check, I guess. Yeah. He yells, "Don't come any closer, I'll cut the ropes. You're supposed to stay on the other side of the bridge like I told you."
Oh, hey, just chill, man. You don't have to do that. It's a very nice bridge here. Don't mess it up.
If you cut the bridge, how are you gonna leave?
They might have another way out that we don't know.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, fuck me. Roll your insight check.
Listen, you watched us roll horrible all night.
Yeah. That's why I like rolling with regular dice. I seem to do better. The computer just hates me.
Oh
my god.
Cool. So he yells that, Biff and Zarkle, give me an insight check.
Oh. Hey god. We gotta...
Also note there's only one orc left at the moment, so
There is only one orc left, that's correct.
we technically have them outnumbered.
Good God! Oh, sorry, I saw Servo's roll again. I thought you rolled another natural one. I was about to lose it. Okay, yeah, sure. So Servo, you hear this guy, he yells, don't come across the bridge, I'll cut it. You think he might be serious, you can't tell. Biff and Zarkle, he's full of shit. He wouldn't cut the bridge. This is too important. It's too crucial. Servo, you're just not. He could be telling the truth. He could just be bluffing. You can't say for sure.
Okay. Is it still my turn?
Is Servo blocking the bridge from the rest of us?
Are we out of combat at the second?
Hard to say. Let's say we're still in combat for now.
I was like, can we still openly like dialogue with each other during this?
Yeah,
okay.
you could dialogue, sure.
Okay.
I'd say right now it's probably about Zarkle's turn unless you're moving further across the bridge, Servo.
I don't want to provoke him without like some sort of.
Listen, he's fucking bluffing. We used to pull this back on the Crik all the time. We would play pull the log and swim downstream. He ain't got shit.
So like so whose turn is it now? It's Zarkle's turn, right?
It's Zarkle's turn. When you say he's bluffing, he goes, "I'm not bluffing," and he rears back with his sword and just like holds it there. He's like, "I'll do it."
And then
Zarkle, it's your turn.
Is Servo blocking the bridge? Is it only enough?
You could squeeze past him. You would use twice the amount of movement to do that, though. So instead of moving through space and it being 5, it'd be 10. So like this distance, it'd be instead of 10 feet, it would take 15 feet to get to the next spot.
So if I were trying to dash across the bridge, how far would I make it?
From your position, you can make it across. You actually get within melee range of that guy. If you wanted to. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you just Servo, as you're like, there's no need to yell, you just and Zarkle just clears you and just jumps over you onto the bridge. He just sprints towards this guy, gets right up next to him. The orc, a little startled, he's gonna take a swing at you, Zarkle, using his reaction. I can do that. And he swings and misses. Because fuck this system. Swing and a miss. He kind of hastily just like, and takes a swipe, and you quickly dodge out of the way, and you're ready to attack. Biff, it is your turn.
I am going to respond to him taking a swing at our wonderful dragon boy. No one hits him but me, so I'm going to pull my catapult out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get that rock, because we only got one orc.
Mhm.
And we know that when the war chief comes back, he's gonna know that we're bullshitting. So I'm gonna
persuasion. God, who knows?
I mean, with diplomat sermon, we could probably fucking talk our way out of killing this man for all we know.
Yeah,
This man's got
anything
just a
is possible
silver
with a
tongue.
25. Oh God, yeah.
I'm taking my catapult out and I'm gonna get that big rock. I'm gonna load it in
Catapult's a
there.
spell. Have you seen Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
You basically do that. You rear back and just like you hit like a little notch in your shoulder, and and then you release, and it just shoots off.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
It's not like an actual catapult. It's just you imbuing magic into this rock and just launching it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
You are
imbue
the
shit
catapult.
out of this rock. I am the catapult.
Okay, so I believe this is a dex save, if I'm not mistaken, for poor little orc here. Does that beat your saving throw? I don't think it does.
What is my saving throw?
So it's going to be 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier, which I believe is intelligence. So at this level, it should be better than 12.
My intelligence is 17. So
If you go to your spell sheet, it should be on the top right.
spell top right. That's spell attack bonus 5.
Sorry, the middle one. 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah. So yeah, he fails. Go ahead and roll damage. Which I believe is 3d8s.
Spells catapult. Doo doo boop boop doo doo ba. 3d8
that's
bludgeoning.
weird. Yeah. So roll 3d8s.
6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you fling this rock. It hits him right in the smack side of his head. He kind of tumbles against the rock wall next to him, and kind of gets back and goes, "I knew you guys were bad." And if that's the end of your turn, it'll move on to the orc's turn.
Yeah, I already have some magic stones in my pocket. I already got a magic stick. I can't make it all the way across the bridge, so yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm ranged right now.
Oh, no. Cool. Oh, I know what that is. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Yeah. So, do you want Biff? Do you want to move? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Gotcha. Okay. It is Orc's turn. He's gonna swing at Zarkul because he's right next to him, and he has a sword out. There's a hit. Thank the Lord. I shouldn't be encouraging damage happening to y'all. I apologize. That is going to be a hit on Zarkul. So this orc comes down with his sword and just kind of swipes across your chest and gets a nice cut deep through your armor. That is going to be. It's going to be 6 points of slashing damage as it comes straight across your chest. All right. And now it is Servo's turn. Servo, you've seen all this go down. You're still sitting on the bridge. What are you doing?
Well, I'm still trying to play this, so that we can not have to fight every orc in this cave.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the one orc guy. So
he's already taken a considerable amount of damage and swung twice at Zarkul, just throwing that out there.
yeah, he did some damage to Zarkul. So that's that's pretty messed up.
Zarkul, what's your max HP?
It was 38.
Sorry, I can look this up myself. Never mind. Ignore me. Continue. Server, what are you doing?
No.
I'm
I said
thinking
38.
that
I'm sorry. I'm muted. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah, no, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna try and charm the orc.
Using charm person.
Yes,
What's the range on that?
it is 30 feet.
Okay. Are you within 30 feet of him?
I
That's fine.
can be.
You are actually within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Show him some leg.
So yeah, he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Oh god.
That's fine. Don't
Whoa.
worry about it. Wisdom. It's a flat roll. Yeah, he fails. He's now charmed by you.
Perfect. Hey, dude, chill, man. Like, we're cool. We're actually cool. Stop attacking us. Like, remember, we're orc. We're also orcs. So just relax. Like,
That hurt a lot.
well, yeah. I mean, look at me. I'm covered in arrows, bro. Like, this is how orcs operate. Remember, we're like,
I mean, yeah, you're right.
tough guys.
It hurt though. There are a lot.
Well, yeah. Look, I mean, you got any bandages around? Like, I'm hurting.
We have some health potions in the stock room. I could take you to them. We could go get some. That'd be nice.
let's do that.
All right.
You and I could both use
Yeah.
the health potion right about now.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's go.
All right, come on, guys. Let's go do health potion time.
All right.
So, yeah. Yeah, you see this orc kind of like he has an angry look on his face and sort of waves his hands, and you see the anger just kind of drop off and he's just left with a face full of confusion, along with blood running down his temple from where you hit him with a giant stone. I should say giant pebble. Yeah. I'd say for now we're out of combat. You have successfully charmed this orc.
Can I get those planks since I'm still on that side of the bridge?
Yeah. So it looks like one of them has splintered. The half end that has one of the halves that broke free. You put a lot of force on the door, so it fell down the cave. Or it fell down the cavern or chasm. But you do have another 5 foot length of wood that you can pick up.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna pick that one up so that I can use it for shield later.
It's not big enough to be an effective shield for you.
But I'm 5 foot.
It's 5 foot tall. It's only about 8 or 9 inches wide.
Oh, but if I break it in half, that's 2.5.
You could fashion a makeshift shield. It probably wouldn't offer you the same protection that an actual shield would provide, though.
I'm sure I'll find a use for it.
Fair enough. So what are you guys doing?
Are you sure we're out of combat? Are you absolutely sure we're out of combat?
Listen,
For right
Servo
now-
just silver tongued the shit out of them.
He magically silver tongued the shit out of him. For
fine.
right now, yeah, you're technically out of combat. Yeah.
Zarkal's like, ow, my chest.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that charm person works better on people who are injured. So
He's supposed to be taking us to where the health potions are, isn't he?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I was supposed to make that. Oops, I misread that. I was supposed to make that at advantage. Oh well, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah, if you guys are fighting it, it's a little bit harder to charm them for what it's worth, but
Oh, harder? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
easier.
it makes a wisdom saving throw, and if your companions are fighting it, it does so with advantage.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's fine. The die has already been cast. All right.
If he's
So
taking
yeah.
us to where the health potions are, we can follow him to the health potions, I guess.
Yeah. Give me one second. Nope. You weren't supposed to see that.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see.
You didn't see anything.
I don't know how to read, and
So
that
it's
includes
been-
maps.
It's been 3 rounds. Okay. Give me 1 second to move some stuff around. There you are. Okay. Boop. Right now, you guys would be that way. Okay. Yeah. So the orc kind of guides you guys along. Actually, like a little square for easy movement. He opens up these set of wooden doors, and it looks like a small little supplies cache in front of you with some cots. He starts ruffling through one of the boxes and pulls out a couple of potions. He goes, all right, well, I only have 2, so 1 for you, 1 for me. I don't know, figure out who needs it the most. And he kind of tosses it in the air towards you, Servo,
Okay,
And he-
I catch it.
and downs it.
How much health points you got left?
32. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
32?
drinking this.
Holy
I'm drinking
shit.
this. I'm down to 16. I was down to after health post.
Okay.
Health post.
That was the first time that I had taken damage.
Can
Me
we
too. Well,
can
I
we
mean,
rummage
technically.
around for any more? Because I'm down to 13.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Okay.
I didn't know
Yeah,
you
there's
took
a
much
lot of
damage too,
supplies
Jonah.
in here. What is there? What else do we see in here?
You see a couple bedrolls. Make a perception check just for general surroundings.
I got a 10 for investigation.
Okay, give me 1 second. So you see the walls of this floor of this natural cave have been carefully smoothed. You can discern at least 4 routes leading off into the darkness. Red coals glow from within the southeast passageway, and a crude wooden cage door closes off the southern exit. The floor is covered with rubbish, sleeping furs, crates, sacks, and more rubbish. This is rubbish twice? It does. Weird. So yeah, there's a couple bedrolls, garbage, a couple crates, a couple sacks. With that 10, yeah, you rummage through, you don't find any more health potions. It's just kind of like mostly trash, like dirt, sand, some rocks, little bits of cloth, some wood.
What
There's
kind
a
of
box
wood?
full of sawdust for some reason.
What kind of wood?
Regular wood.
Like,
I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to
Like
qualify that.
lumber, Jono.
Yeah.
okay.
Like for making
Like
fires and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like wooden planks and sticks for constructing fires and building little rudimentary barricades and whatnot.
Listen, you said wood, and I got excited there were sticks in here. I don't have any sticks still, except for the magic flying sticks.
Yeah.
So-
you do have the magic flying sticks.
So
And
I did
the
see
orc
that
took
there's the glowing red ore that's behind the south, right?
Yes. Red coals, but yes.
Red coals. Like,
Yes. Probably from a fire.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
I don't know how to continue from there.
Our orc he drank the health potion.
Yes.
Yeah, he
The orc
drank
drank
one,
one
and then
potion.
I've got the other one.
If you want to drink it, it's 2d. You roll 2d4 plus 2.
Jono, what's your max hit points?
21.
All right, I'm gonna give it to Jono.
Okay.
What's your max?
24, but I'm at 16. I wouldn't want to drink it and like roll over and waste it when you're a lot lower than I am. And also I can bolster my own hit points if I want.
Instead, ask him if they have a storage anywhere else.
I mean, you all have the effects of the charm essentially.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's regards you all as a friendly acquaintance until the charm ends, which is I think an hour. Yeah, an hour, or until someone hits it and does damage.
Okay.
Also, when the
Don't do
spell
damage
ends,
to this guy.
when
He
the
will
spell
know,
ends,
yeah.
he's going to just throwing that out there, just for you two who don't have the access to that spell.
When the spell
Like
ends,
I said,
what?
Wait,
When the spell ends, he's gonna know that we charmed him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
oh,
perfectly fine. So regardless, we need to make the most out of this charm while we
And
have
as long
him.
as he doesn't take damage, he'll stay charmed for a while. So we can kind of like maybe like use him to walk around.
Yeah, we can
maybe
use him
a little bit
We can use him as our guide right now. So,
for the moment. Someone's gonna ask why he's not at his post.
hey, you orc, other orc buddy.
My name's Ted. You
Oh.
just call me Ted.
All right, Ted.
All right, Ted. I'm
Ted
Biff.
York.
Ted the word.
Can you do you guys have any sort of other like station, any sort of like place to get medicine or armory or anything?
Yeah, there's plenty of stock groups in here. This is the only one I'm allowed to go to, though. That's my
Okay.
bedroll. And he points to like it's just to call it a bedroll would be generous.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
little straw-filled sack and some tatters of cloth strewn across the ground so he doesn't sleep on the cold stone.
Okay, no problem, Ted. I'm gonna map out this room,
Sure.
and I also asked Ted. Ted, is there anywhere we shouldn't go? I just need to map everything I can while we're here. I don't have a lot of time. We gotta hurry up and get back.
Well, I can't really. I'm not allowed to go really anywhere else. Like, if I'm with the war chief, I can go wherever, but I obviously have to follow him. But this is my area.
Oh,
I'm supposed to
okay.
stay here, and I'm supposed to guard the road bridge.
Okay,
for,
no problem.
invaders.
Yeah. Which we're not.
Oh,
But
of course
where's the which way's the war chief?
Oh, he's down this way, and he points to the eastern hallway.
Okay.
And right about now, you hear from the northern hallway up here, coming down actually echoes from both the northern and eastern hallway. You hear slams of doors and some orcish, like saying, like kind of like orcish yelling.
Got it. All
Are
right,
they're
Ted.
just
Well,
open hallways,
you better
right?
get back to your post, bro. We're gonna head over this way and keep mapping.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay. All right. Well, don't get into trouble, or else I get in trouble.
Oh, you'll be
Okay.
fine.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go back to my post then.
All right.
And he wanders
out.
off to his post. Is it up there?
All right. So we can go. If we go east, we're gonna run right into war chief. If we go north, we're who knows? Sounds like orcs. And then there's a south hallway, and there's like this barricade below us.
So there's
Something like a wall.
Sorry, this is the
South,
glowing
I should
coal.
say.
There's a campfire coming up in the red coals, the southeastern hallway. There's a small campfire in an alcove. That's what the red coals are
Okay,
referring to.
all right.
I apologize.
Now,
And
how long do we
Directly
have?
south, there's a wooden cage door.
How long do we have on the charm?
You said an hour.
An hour. It's probably been about 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Now we're about to be surrounded, but the war chief thinks that we're over by that bridge, right?
Yeah.
So if we go hang out next to this fire in this little area and just let him do his thing and think that we done got bridged.
You hear while you guys are talking, you hear the sound of footsteps. They're getting louder. Continue.
All right. We need to move.
So I say we hide inside the bonfire room.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say let's go. Zarkle, you cool?
Is that a yeah?
I think he said yeah. It just didn't
Oh.
break the noise gate.
Right. So you guys move in. Are you trying to like actively hide in the room? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of press up against the walls. Everybody make stealth checks for me.
damn it, Biff. You with your goddamn tiny feet and your fucking bundle of rocks.
He's a gnome and he can't hide.
So if you go to hide against this wall and you don't realize that the kind of alcove you've chosen, the light just shines a giant shadow behind you. Like it's just the way it's framed up, it just you think you're hiding and it's just like a giant U on the wall behind you. The other two perfectly hidden.
So it's the biggest I've ever looked.
Correct. It is the biggest you've ever looked. Hide that stuff.
Oh god.
So you guys can see light pouring out into the chamber beyond. So I'm just gonna hide and stuff that you can't see. You guys hear the sound of the movement of boots, and some orcish, and you hear it gets louder and then it gets quieter again. And you hear the doors, the wooden doors that you passed through earlier, open up, and you hear orcish yelling. And throughout, like, it's a bunch of, nobody speaks orcish, but you hear Ted, like in a very threatening tone. And then you hear some orcish that's not yelling, it's more of a pleading. And then you hear a large sword swing, and then nothing. And then you hear more footsteps coming back down the hall. And you hear just like, they're not yelling anymore, they're just kind of discussing, and it sounds like just normal conversation level. And then you hear them start to rummage through the boxes.
Guys, I think they killed Ted.
If we're really lucky, maybe Ted killed them.
I highly doubt that, but
Didn't you say that you can be invisible?
Oh yeah, I can.
You should go
Is there
out
anything
there.
else in this room besides this bonfire?
It's a bonfire and a couple of broken down wooden chairs.
You should go out there and tie all their orcish shoes together.
There is a kettle over the fire, I should say that.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll describe it a little better. A large smoky fire crackles in the center of this room. Battered pots and kettles are stacked over, clearly serving as a crude kitchen. You feel a distinct draft drawing the smoke up through a rough hole in the ceiling.
Okay, so this is like where they, like, this is like the mess hall. All right, so stock room, kitchen. We already passed through the area where they attacked us, so that's like the armory's probably on that side over there where those guys came from. So we're probably gonna have to either. I mean,
Now,
we're looking
if-
for treasure, right? So it's probably near where the war chief hangs out.
Now, if I sneak out there a little bit, can I throw my rocks towards the north hallway to distract them over there, like Solid Snake?
You could, if you're trying to get them to go in that direction.
Yeah, because we want to go to the east if that's where the war chief hangs out, right? That's where the treasure's gonna be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we could do that.
Does anyone have a better idea?
I could go invisible and scout ahead to see what's going on.
Or you could go invisible and take my rocks and go throw them over there.
Or I could throw you.
I could turn invisible and you could throw me, and then midair I could throw the rock. Kidding.
Also, for what it's worth, invisibility is not limited to just you. You could cast it on somebody else.
I know.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Okay, so I mean, yeah. Want me to turn you invisible, Biff, and then you see if you can distract them, and then the two larger people can try and sneak by.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this sounds like a plan. I'm gonna turn me invisible, and then I'll throw some rocks out there towards the north cave, and they'll have to go that way, and they'll run into the other orcs, and they'll be very confused. And maybe they'll thin out some of the herd for us.
I mean, they're not the smartest from what I can tell.
Or group them together.
All right.
They do have
Let's toss,
very low intelligence. Orcs are not known for being smart.
All right.
let's toss some rocks.
So how does this work? How do I make him invisible? I just do it.
Yeah, you would have to touch him. You'd walk over and touch him, and he would go invisible.
I poke him right in the throat.
It's right in the Adam's apple.
All right, you're invisible now.
Yeah, Biff, you look down. He sort of walked over, did a small incantation, waved his hands, and jabs you in the throat. And suddenly you notice you can't see your hands anymore, or anything that you're carrying, for that matter.
My dreams have come true. I got invisible sticks.
All right, quick, go distract him. We'll follow behind you.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go out there and distract them.
Okay.
All right.
So you calmly walk out. As you walk out, you see 4 orcs kind of rummaging through the boxes, and it's actually 3 orcs rummaging through the boxes. One's angrily standing by, kind of barking orders.
Is he looking towards those other 3?
He is looking towards the other 3.
Okay, so can I get a little bit further out, like over here?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to have a better line. Oh yeah, I am invisible. I forget this. I'm so used to being visible all the time. I just don't understand. Okay, so I'm gonna take the not magic stones and throw a handful of them towards the in this general direction, like over here or something.
Yeah, try and hit something real loud.
Sure. Yeah. Make a strength check for me. I don't know why I'm asking for this. It's just going to be bad. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, cool.
It's okay.
That's a perfectly acceptable roll.
It's because you said it was gonna be bad. That's why.
Yeah.
I jinxed it. I'm okay with that though. Yeah, you throw a handful of rocks. It scatters across the wall, and you hear the orcs say something in Orcish, and they all stop what they're doing, and they start marching down the hall. And they go out of sight.
All right, go.
That's
go.
good.
We gotta go down the hallway.
I assume you two are moving stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine with stealth. Where are you guys moving to? What's the plan?
We're gonna go down.
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna go down this east
We're gonna
hallway.
go east.
Okay. So go ahead and move your characters to where we're heading. Oh no.
At least out of the view of this room.
Yeah, give me 1 second, guys.
Oh no.
Don't say oh no. What the
It'll be fine
Oh no.
Top things you never want your DM to say.
until it's not.
Oh,
Like basically you don't want him to say oh no, this looks bad, or like just quietly you hear him rolling like at least 8 dice.
So
Like,
did
that's always bad.
you drink the health potion yet?
No.
I don't think you did, no.
Okay. I wanted to make sure of our stock, just in case get into this next
I still
area.
have it on.
Because I'm still holding out hope that they have like a stock somewhere of like bigger stuff. They're not very intelligent, so we don't really know what they have. They don't really know what they have.
I mean
Well-
that guy was just a guard, so who knows?
Oh no. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm still invisible, right?
You are still invisible, yes.
Okay. So can I go ahead?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you round the corner, you see, coming from what looks like a small rocky hallway, you see the orc that Ted sent off to get the war leader. You see a very large orc with one eye and a blindfold over the other underneath his helmet, and a very large axe, and another orc trailing behind him.
Oh.
That's the war chief.
Guys, do you think the same trick will work twice?
yes.
I've never met a war chief before.
I mean, I don't know. It could be really bad.
Now they're trapped in this little area.
That's true.
They're slowly walking towards you.
All right.
If I can like just walk out there invisibly and then cast bonfire on them, that's only a 1 square area, right?
That is correct. Who are you casting bonfire on? Or I guess I should say what space.
I mean, I guess this is just brainstorming. I'm just like right there on them, on the first one that's there, because this is only an immediate area.
Sure.
The 8 fire damage. They're closing in. We're gonna have to fight these guys because behind us is a lot worse. Because we just sent a bunch of them back there. I can see about 3 of them ahead of us right now, and one of them is handicapped because he's only got 1 eye.
That's the war chief who has the 1 eye. Just throwing that out there.
I figured.
Yeah,
I figured.
He's probably the big bad.
Well, can't be that bad if you only got 1 eye.
All right. So are you casting bonfire?
Anybody gonna stop me?
I mean, you're invisible right now, so you have a lot of options as the invisible one.
Casting will take you out of invisibility.
Exactly. So I would say it's best if maybe me and Zarkov fight if we have to, and you keep moving behind them. Maybe you can get some sort of advantage or something. I can maybe try and persuade him for a minute.
Oh.
I think that might be a good idea.
Okay, I like the way you think. Just this one time, I'll trust you.
Okay, all right. So, I'm gonna step up since I'm gonna die. I'm gonna step up and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna pull my paper and my drawing out and draw, and continue walking forward like there's absolutely nothing going on until I actually see the war chief, and then I'm gonna, like acknowledge him, like what I think how it works to acknowledge each other with, the or whatever, and try and make out like that's legit.
Yeah. So you're gonna walk out here,
very very charismatically try and
you're gonna try to bluff him, just like
just nonchalant. Yeah, we're just mapping shit out, me and Dragon Boy here.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Zarkol, are you following Servo?
I'm following Servo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you get out there. The orc who's in the lead is the one that Ted sent him to get. The war chief. And Ted says, hold on, sorry, I gotta find the name. Murder. This is the naked ones. The albino orcs. And the weird dragon looking orc, I don't understand, but Ted was convinced. Herdug looks at it and goes, "You really are an idiot, aren't you?" She swings and cleaves off the orc's head with one stroke. And she points the axe at you and goes, "You're next." And that's where we're gonna have to end tonight, because I don't think you guys are gonna survive without this. Just full disclosure.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay, so we only have to deal with 2 orcs now, though.
Yeah, right. There is one less orc. That is correct.
Oh god.
Oh man. Good shit.
All right.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm gonna be like, Biff, run! Cast Eldritch Blast.
I don't have that.
No, me. I'm gonna
Oh.
say you run, and I'm gonna cast the spell and try and kill everybody. Or something. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure out something.
Oh boy.
Good shit though.
Well,
that was intense.
we'll definitely. Well, hopefully we'll have ball and all next time
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have what? We'll have Chibi play him or something.
Oh god, this is intense.
It is.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. There's like 4 or 5 different ways that could have gone. Convincing them that you were orcs is not one of them. Like, you rolled a 25. They're real dumb. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. We may have to have some next characters ready to go. Like, good God.
The next 4 characters arrive in town, and Miles does the whole spiel all over
We'll
again.
start at the start of the cavern. Miles has already had the conversation with these guys. Oh, lordy.
Oh god.
Actually, that wouldn't be so bad. I really, to be honest, at the start of this, what I wanted to do, what I found was a complete 5th edition character randomizer, where it's just like, there's your character.
Oh, I need you to send that to me because that sounds awesome.
I want to play that character. Like,
Oh.
that's why I was just like, yeah, just give me whatever's good because I don't really care. So then I found that and I was like, fuck, like, man, I could have made like a really crazy character.
Oh man,
It'd been like a half dwarf fucking ranger or something like that.
Oh wow.
Who knows? But anyways, that was a blast. I had a good time.
That
So
was a lot of fun. I got to make a stick staircase.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
I had to toss a gnome at a tree.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Oh man, yo, is Nobu in the chat? Nobu, can we somehow commission you to do storyboards of like what's happened so far?
Jesus.
I would love to see even sketches of the storyline so far. That'd be so fun.
God, it's so good.
Oh my. Anyway, so we're meeting back on June the 5th.
Yep.
Is that
June
the
the
next?
5th.
That's correct.
That's
June
the
5th.
next one.
June 5th.
June the 5th. So June the 5th, right here on the channel. Remnant Gamers, hit the follow button if you haven't already. Hit up Darby's Dungeon for any D&D stuff if you're in the local area, or I'm pretty sure you can order stuff from them online.
Yeah, she does have online. We're doing limited deliveries because this guy's delivering. You'll see this ugly mug show up at your door.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got
but she
that
also
ugly
does-
mug to show up in my door.
Yeah.
There you go.
She also
Beautiful.
has online ordering. You can pick it up at the store, curbside, whatever you need in your time of need.
So hit him up over there. Austin does a great job delivering and DMing. So we really appreciate you doing this with us, man, as always. Hopefully we got everybody for next time. Join us Sunday for the podcast, 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m.
Right here on twitch.tv/Remnant Gamers. And let's see, Jono, we got somebody to raid, bro?
Yeah, we got Jack to raid.
All right, let's do it, man.
All right, we're gonna send some love over there, but thank you everybody for hanging out. Don't forget, you can also find the D&D adventures on our YouTube. They are all uploaded. They are there for your enjoyments, and in case our DM needs a little help again, or if you just want to cry and find out what actually happened and what you missed. If not, you can also find the podcast on all of the audio platforms of your choice, as well as on YouTube now. The playlist will be going back up soon, so it'll be easier access for everybody. Follow us on social media. We do have a Discord. That's where you'll get updated on everything else that is happening. And other than that, show some love to Jack. Jack is also playing. Is he RPing tonight? Servo?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I believe they've already started, and then afterwards, I think he's playing Rocket League.
Okay, cool. So you can get some extra RP action in there with Servo. and then some Rocket League later on. But other than that, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate every single one of your faces. We love you and good night.